company. Ordinarily, two's company. But contrarily, we disagree, no matter what it happens to be.
You're the perverse one.
I agonize.
Night and day with you.
To compromise.
There's no way with you.
I wish I had picked a large boa constrictor, my friend.
Are you trying to tell me something?
You're the perverse one, two's company.
Indisputably.
Two's company.
Irrefutably.
How we embark on old Noah's Ark, pair by pair.
Not so loud.
So ask me whose company.
Whenever I choose company.
I gotta say, two's company.
Except for this affair.
You give me mal de mer.
Do you know what that means?
Could we let in some fresh air?
No, madam.
Au contraire. Well, I'm sure Mr. Bach doesn't want you to listen to him quite that loud.
Well, that's not loud, madam.
My mother just phoned from West Virginia and she heard it. Thank you.
It's not chamber music, madam. It needs the majesty of tone that only a great cathedral can give it.
Terrific. Then go play it in a great cathedral. St. Paul's would be nice.
What?
Look, it's just the noise, Robert, and you don't like noise.
Noise.
Yes, you don't like noise, do you?
Bach is not noise, madam.
At that volume, he's noise.
I realize you're tone deaf, madam. You have my sympathy, but there's no reason to stop me listening to my new record.
I didn't say you couldn't listen to it. It's just that I don't want to listen to it.
I don't recall inviting you downstairs to listen to it, madam.
You don't seem to understand, Robert. I can hear it from upstairs.
Yeah, but I can hear your gramophone, and it's something I've had to learn to live with.
I don't play my gramophone at blast-off level. Look, all I'm asking you to do is turn the thing down.
But that would totally destroy the effect, madam.
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll put on Mr. Bach at your level, and you go upstairs and listen, and then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Very well, but do be careful. It's a new needle, man.
Well?
Yes, I can quite see why you're disappointed, madam. You're not hearing it properly.
What did you say?
I say you're not hearing it properly, madam. You're missing the resonance, the reverberation, the feeling of utter awe. I'll go and turn up the volume, madam.
You will not turn it up, you'll turn it off. Mr. Bach has had it. I could be wrong, Robert, but isn't that the doorbell?
What did you say, madam?
The doorbell.
Yes, it is, yes.
I know it's your day off, but would you mind going to see who that is? I'll lay odds you'll hear Mr. Bach all the way to the front door and back.
Are you the owner here?
No, sir, I'm the butler.
Oh, so that's all you are, only the damn butler. Well, while we're about it, my wife said she saw you ill-treat her Pekingese in your garden.
I simply rubbed its nose in its rather watery visiting card.
Now look, I have more important things to do than talk with servants. Go and get me your mistress.
Really, Robert? Go and get me your mistress. I'm trying to run a nice place here.
The word also means employer, madam.
Not where I come from. I just don't want anybody to get the wrong impression.
No fear of that.
How do you do? I'm Robert's mistress. Wait a minute. Haven't I seen you some... I know I... Wait. Oh, well, what am I talking about? You live next door, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, won't you come in? What about that, Robert? We're neighbors. My name's Dorothy. What's yours?
Begley.
Well, I just can't believe it. My next-door neighbor has come to visit me at last. Robert, would you be an angel and make our new friend a drink? You know, I'd almost given up hope, Mr. Begley. I say good morning to you every day, and you never answer me. I began to think, well, it's either one of two things. You're English or you're deaf.
If I was deaf, I would not be here.
Well, now that you are here, I'm not going to let you go. Won't you sit down, Mr. Begley?
I don't want to sit.
Uh-huh. I see. Your drink, Mr. Begley.
I didn't ask for a drink.
Uh-huh. I see. I'm an author, Mr. Begley. Did you know that? I write thrillers.
I'm not interested.
Huh? I see. What do you do, Mr. Begley?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Uh-huh. I see. Mr. Begley, isn't that your pretty wife I see walking that little Pekingese in the morning?
I did not come here to discuss my private affairs.
Oh, she's not your wife.
This is not a social call. I'm here to complain about the noise.
The noise?
It's your blasted organ music.
That's not my organ music, Mr. Begley.
I don't care whose it is. This is your house, your responsibility. I have never heard such a thing. Well, I don't wish to hear it again. Is that understood?
His wife's dog, madam.
What about it?
Because of its constant high-pitched jabbing, Mrs. McNabb is having to undergo medical treatment.
Am I?
Treatment had to be intensified after the particularly raucous party they gave last week, madam. Kept you awake all night.
Did it?
You did contemplate taking Begley to court.
Did I?
Just a minute. What's all this about Begley? I'm Mr. Begley to you.
Do you mind we're talking?
Getting out! This is a madhouse!
Shall I show him to the door, madam?
No, I think you'll find it. What'd I tell you? What the hell was all that about?
I could sense that you didn't like his attitude, madam. So very rude.
Well, rude, he had every right to be rude, the poor man. You and your classical discotheque.
I was very proud of you, madam.
Why? What did I do?
You reminded him of the noise that came from his house.
I did not. You did.
Oh, on your behalf.
Except that I don't hear any noise from his house.
What about that overgrown insect he thinks is a dog?
That is a perfectly adorable little dog.
It yaps, madam. I cannot abide a dog that yaps.
Oh, I see. I see now. The fog is lifting. You don't like his attitude. You don't like his dog yapping.
If I happen to be reading Anthony Trollope at the time, madam, no.
So because of you and Bach and Anthony Trollope, I've just made an enemy of my next-door neighbor.
I'm simply looking after your welfare, madam. There are some very evil men around, madam, who take a positive delight in making life very difficult for the ladies.
I know I live with their leader.
Oh, yes. Another bon mot, madam. No wonder my stomach aches with laughing.
Well, I don't care what you say, Robert. I'm on Mr. Begley's side. After all, you play a record at that volume, you can't expect the neighbors to. Hello, Dorothy McNabb. I do. Oh, my God. Well, you were certainly right about one thing, Robert. Mr. Begley is a very rude man.
I did warn you, madam.
He called me a troublemaker.
You mean he actually managed to say a word of 4 syllables?
Now, don't be funny, Robert. I'm really upset. I don't like people not to like me, not next door, anyway.
Well, he mustn't get away with it, madam.
Why don't we just forget the whole thing?
No. You must go on the offensive. Put on a show of strength.
What are you suggesting?
A little organ recital, madam?
You're kidding, Robert. You don't think we dare, do you?
Show him that you are not to be intimidated, madam. Not to be dictated to.
Okay, but Robert, just a chord or two. And Robert, not too loud. Oh, my God, Robert! Begley's solicitor. Go on the offensive, my butler says. Don't be dictated to, my butler says. Well?
I suggest you treat it with the contempt it deserves, madam.
No, Robert, all he's asking me to do is to see to it that you play your cathedral music out of earshot of Mr. Begley.
Otherwise, you will be taken to court.
You've got it. You've got it. That letter also implies that because of the noise, Mrs. Begley might suffer a nervous breakdown. I'm surprised they didn't mention the Pekingese.
Bluff, madam. Pure bluff.
Well, I've got no intentions of calling his.
You disappoint me, madam.
Why?
I didn't think you would capitulate that easily. I thought you would fight and fight and fight again.
Why should I fight the man, Robert, when I agree with him? The record was too damn loud.
So much for loyalty, madam.
Loyalty, my foot. And besides, why should I go to jail for a crime that somebody else has committed?
Nobody will go to jail, madam.
You're deliberately missing the point, Robert. It was your record that annoyed him, not mine.
And you are not prepared to fight to the death for the underprivileged, madam.
Who's underprivileged?
Your humble servant, madam.
You're about as humble as Muhammad Ali. And about as underprivileged as an Arab oil sheik.
My wife's Pekingese. Have you seen it?
Have you looked inside the vacuum cleaner, sir?
Don't you be funny with me. The little darling is missing.
Mrs. McNabb will be delighted. She no longer have to endure its yapping.
And what about what we've had to endure? What about the parties, the singing and dancing, the banging of doors?
Would that be your dog, sir?
Well,
That mangy piece of hearthrug.
at least I put pig to you and your blasted organ grinding.
Who was that?
Begley, madam.
What did he want?
Demands.
Demands? What demands?
Stopping you listening to classical music, madam, is no longer enough to satisfy his insatiable lust for power. He now demands that you cease giving parties, cease your singing, cease closing all doors.
The hell is he talking about?
From this moment on, he does not want to hear a single sound emanating from this house.
A single sound? He actually said that to you? Okay, Mr. Begley, old boy, now I've really had it. I'm mad, Robert. I mean, who does he think he is? Cease holding parties. God, there isn't a drink served in this house after 3 o'clock in the morning. And I don't go around banging anything. And I have a perfectly lovely voice. Well, he's not going to get away with it.
We'll fight him on the beaches, man.
You're nice to people and they walk all over you.
You must think we are Trappist monks.
And what a lovely idea. Why don't you go downstairs and play something appropriate, Robert?
Something appropriate, madam?
Yeah, for the Trappist monks. Like a little cathedral music.
Yes.
And Robert,
Yes, madam.
make sure we all hear it. Oh, come on, Robert, cheer up.
If I were you, madam, I would accept full responsibility and promise the judge that you'll behave yourself in the future.
You're not my solicitor, Robert. Oh, speak of the devil. Here comes my solicitor.
Good afternoon, Mrs. McNabb.
Good afternoon.
This is Mr. Hartington, your counsel.
How do you do?
Yes, well, we don't have much of a leg to stand on, do we?
That's most encouraging. You're going to defend us.
You, madam. Defend you, not me. Who are you? Witness. Only witness.
I don't speak to witnesses.
We're in number 1 court, Charles. The case before yours, Mrs. McNabb.
Now, what's the brief?
Name of Leslie.
Excuse me.
Please, I'm reading. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. This fellow, Leslie, obviously guilty.
You don't seem too optimistic about my case either.
Well, it is illegal to light that many bonfires, you know.
What bonfires? I didn't light any bonfires.
Another case.
Oh, sorry.
Not to worry. Number 1 court, Charles.
My advice to you is to plead guilty.
To what? Lighting bonfires?
I'm in witches tomorrow morning.
Oh, good for you.
Naturally.
Naturally.
You see, madam, even your counsel thinks you should plead guilty.
I'm not pleading anything to lighting bonfires. And besides, if anybody's guilty, it's you.
Don't you feel, madam, you should have ordered me to turn down the volume?
I did order you to turn it down.
Oh, no, madam, you ordered me to turn it up.
Yes, but that was only after Bagley told me to turn into a recluse.
That's exaggerating.
No, that's what you said, Robert.
Please, you can't possibly expect to lie your way out of this mess you've got yourself into.
I got myself into.
You just have to plead guilty, madam.
Oh boy, I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna flip. You were the one that told me to fight again. Now I'm in the ring, and now you want me to, you know what he wants me to do? He wants me to throw myself at the feet of the referee and be counted out. Oh, no, wait a minute, folks. If that isn't enough, now I'm supposed to plead guilty to lighting bonfires. Shouldn't you be important?
The chap took Mr. Hartington's advice and pleaded guilty.
Oh, he has he? Maybe I should have gotten myself a prosecuting counsel. Where is Mr. Hoffington? Trying to get one of his clients deported.
Actually, he's hoping to settle your little fracas out of court.
Why don't we move the whole trial out in the street? Who is this nut you've got to defend me?
Ah, here he comes now.
He's a very astute counsel, madam.
How do you know?
He agrees with me.
Well, he's smiling. He must have managed to get me 5 years.
I'm sure Mr. Hartington has been able to come to a satisfactory compromise with the opposition.
No, thank you very much indeed. This way out.
Just a minute, Robert. Mr. Hartington, could I have a word with you, please? Exactly what do you mean by a satisfactory compromise?
But provided you agree to pay costs and give an undertaking in writing never again to permit the playing of the cathedral record, the plaintiff will not pursue the matter.
Mrs. McNabb agrees, and thank you very much.
Just a minute, Mr. Hartington, just another word with you, just for a minute. Won't take long. I could have sworn I heard the word compromise.
The plaintiff will be perfectly within his rights to get a judgment against you. I'm merely trying to save you from a rapid escalation in costs.
Wait a minute, Robert. Mr. Hartington, please stop walking away from me every time I talk to you. I'm not contagious.
I thought our conversation was finished.
It hasn't even started
Madam, I
yet.
insist you that you take the advice of this brilliant man.
You're a witness, and we don't talk to witnesses, right? Right. Now, you just be quiet for once in your life, or I'll get this guy to defend you, and you'll get the electric chair. Mr. Hartington, you and I are going to fight this thing to the bitter end.
If you insist.
I do insist.
Very well. Strange woman.
American.
Madam, you haven't a hope of winning.
Robert, how can you say that? You're my witness. I mean, you're the one that heard Mr. Begley say all those things. Well, didn't you?
Yes, but you can't rely on me, madam. I always go to pieces under cross-examination.
Robert, look at me. All that business about not one sound emanating from my house. Now, you didn't make all that up, did you, Robert? I mean, Mr. Begley actually said that.
It's happened, madam.
What's happened?
My mind. It's gone blank. I can't remember a single thing, madam. I'll have to be excused.
Sit down! Now, you're going to go into that witness box, Robert, if I have to carry you.
If only you hadn't bought that record, madam.
I didn't buy the record. You bought it and played it.
That is precisely why I don't want to go into the court, madam. If my involvement is made public, no one else will ever employ me.
Oh, I see. Now, it's not a matter of right or wrong anymore, is it? It's just you're worried about your career as a butler.
If I am made to go into the witness box, madam, I shall make a statement. I shall say that I intend to sell my gramophone, my 365 records, my 72 tapes, and never again will they be heard in the house.
I like a fighter.
Shall I call a taxi?
No!
Ah! I've just this second had total recall, madam. We're in luck. Mr. Begley never said anything about the noise that you make, madam.
He didn't.
No.
Then I'm here under false pretenses. What's that?
She's changed her mind.
Wait out here, look.
What's going on?
Mr. Hartington wants you in court. It's already started.
Go now. Wait a minute. All right, no, wait, let me take Robert, sit down. Have I pleaded guilty yet? Robert! No, you're not going to be called. I I won!
We've won, madam.
Well, here, I've won, you've won, we've won. Isn't it terrific? Of course, a few costs have to be shared and a few silly things like that.
How did we win, madam?
Well, that darling old judge happened to have read all of my books, and he thinks that I'm America's answer to Agatha Christie. Now, wait a minute. That's not the end of it, and you're not going to believe this. 2 years ago, that judge went to dinner at the Marquis of Tavistock, right? And wait till you hear this. You cooked it, and you served it. Now, can you believe it?
Well, that's what really saved you, madam.
Well, whatever you say.
Yes, it's good to have friends in high places, madam.
Well, anyway, I've decided to have a little celebration, so I invited him to dinner.
His lordship, the judge, madam?
No, not his lordship, the judge, Robert, Mr. Begley.
Begley?
Well, why not? I mean, after all, we won and we shook hands in court, and I thought, what the hell, let's ask him to dinner.
Well, madam, I'll prepare my paella Roberto.
Do you think you'll like that?
No, that's why he's going to get it.
You know, Mrs. McNabb, I really thought I had the case sewn up.
Personally, I was no doubt as to the outcome, madam.
Do you always join in the conversation?
Only if it's interesting, son. So I couldn't understand the defeatist attitude of your professional advisors, madam.
No, Robert, you are priceless. I don't know what I ever did to deserve you.
And who am I to disagree, madam?
What is it?
Food.
I mean, when the odds were against me, you were right there behind me.
I am not one to desert a sinking ship, madam.
No, only a rat would do that.
Please, madam, no more bouquets.
And whenever I faltered, out came a helping hand.
I only did what any decent Englishman would have done, madam.
God give me strength.
I do the best I can. Now, madam, might I suggest a little night music to entertain your guest?
Music?
A certain composer beginning with B.
Let me see. B. Brubeck?
Bach, madam. Bach.
But Robert, you promised that that record would never be heard again.
That was before I knew the judge was a dear friend of mine, madam.
Do you know what I think swayed that dear friend of yours, Robert? The fact that I couldn't stand the racket either. I think that's what made him leave the whole thing up to me.
Leave what up to you, madam?
Just how loudly you would be allowed to play your cathedral music in the future. How do you like Robert's paella, Mr. Begley?
You know, it's really quite nice.
Quite nice.
I must admit, when I saw it arrive, I thought, ho, ho, here comes the donkey's breakfast.
Robert, why don't you go and play a little of your cathedral music?
Yes, madam. I will leave all the doors open.
Robert,
Yes, madam.
it's a little too loud.
It's not even switched on yet.
How long have you lived in Chelsea, Mr. Begley? Just a minute, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Robert!
Yes, madam.
It's far too loud.
Too loud.
So sorry, Mrs. Begley couldn't have joined us tonight. Excuse me, Robert!
Yes, madam.
It's still too loud. More wine, Mr. Begley?